We're going to wait just a little bit more. We'll be joined by Stefan and Alex. Now Alex is already live. Basically, this is the second seed project that we will have on our Herity seed platform. Tomorrow evening, we will open the gates for a new project. We will let the new project show us what they got. Now, this project has no battle because we are confident in their, let's say, team, project, and technology that they have built so far. They were about to start their pre-sale in, let's say, 2 or 3 weeks, and we told them to turn back in order for our community to have a chance to grab their tokens, because they have made a private sale already, and with negotiations out of talks, an arm and a leg, this seed has cost us to make up for our incredible Herity network community. Now, this is a huge opportunity. They already have a listing partner, and they want to build a metaverse using the Ethereum blockchain. They have used their own funding to, let's say, make certain products and to use in the marketing. They have a pretty good marketing, in my opinion, so far, and they will be more aggressive as soon as the seed and private sale round have ended. They will, as I told you before, they already had scheduled their pre-sale, and of course, we told them to give our community a chance to grab some Metaquantum token. Okay, someone. Okay, to grab the Metaquantum tokens, and here we are. So tomorrow evening, please make sure that you have the KYC on the Herity Seed .io platform, not on the Herity.io, the old one, but the Herity Seed platform, in order to grab Metaquantum tokens. Now, as mentioned, we have two of their team members, Alex, the CEO, which he's very exhausted because we had a very, very interesting AMA on the Romanian channel. I think he was bombarded with questions, a lot of interested, let's say, members. By the way, top 3 questions, let's say, more interesting, more, let's say, out of the box, right? We will have a prize. Top 3, they'll receive 1,000 Herity tokens, and hopefully you guys are going to use them in buy Metaquantum tomorrow night. And of course, we have the Alex, the CEO co-founder, as well as Stefan, a top management team member that will take over, and we will leave Alex to take a break because he was very, very active on the previous AMA. So, gentlemen, like before, what is Metaquantum? What are you planning to do? And why do people should buy your token?
Hello, everyone. I'm the CEO and founder the Metaquantum 3.0. My English is not perfect, and I really want everyone to understand our project, and my colleague will take over his ECMA.
That's great. And also, you're exhausted, man. Come on, that was an awesome AMA before, right? And we're gonna leave Stefan. It's interesting to see other people from the team as well, to see how they react and how they present their project. And I'm gonna go ahead and ask Steph, what is Metaquantum? How the idea was brought in, and of course, why the people should invest in your, let's say, project.
Hello, community. First of all, thank you for your time this weekend. Metaquantum is a project that combines various new technologies in order to bring the metaverse into the lives of people. We want to make the metaverse a day-to-day thing, such as driving your car. You don't think about it, right? That's how we want to bring the metaverse to the lives of people. The reason why Metaquantum was worth investing is because much of our technology is already built, and we already have a lot of things to offer to our community members.
That's great. That's great. I know you guys have spent your own money to develop the current, let's say, products. By the way, you have a very cool website, and I believe you guys have built that in-house, and of course, with the help of your devs and collaborators. So congratulations on that. Well, here at Herity Network, we're all about transparency and we're all about honesty. Therefore, our team has prepared some questions for your project. I will make sure to go through them as fast as possible. By the way, this AMA is not like the other AMAs you guys most probably have encountered. They do not know the questions. Therefore, they will be unprepared. I want to see them how they react, right? Because this is the Herity image as well. So the first question is, why do you need the extra money? Because you already have raised an amount in a very short amount of time. What will you do with this extra amount raised from the Herity Network community?
We will use the extra amount to go to other markets. We want to promote Metaquantum in more European markets. Thanks to the fact that Alex, our CEO, has double citizenship, both Italian and Romanian. He has various connections in Italy, which will allow us to aggressively attack both markets, Romania and Italy.
Wow, that's amazing. So you might not know that much English, Alex, but you're proficient and native in Italian. That's pretty interesting. As far as I know, guys, I have made my own research. Locally, I cannot say that there is another, let's say, metaverse project. However, I'm not sure there are so many metaverse projects in Europe because they're hard to be, let's say, they're hard to be built, right? Now, the next question is, what partnerships have you made so far, and what partnerships will you make in the future?
Well, since a lot of a good part of our product is about generating real estate that you can view, buy, and transact. We have a lot of partnerships. We are thinking of making a lot of partnerships with real estate companies and connect them to buyers and sellers alike.
Great, but I checked your website and I could see that you already made interesting partnership with some let's say auto sellers and some wine sellers. Did I see it right?
Indeed. There are some important dealerships that have partnerships with us. You can view them on our website. And yes, in addition to that, there are already some wine dealers who will accept our token as method of payment. And we will also integrate their products into the metaverse.
So just to understand, to confirm, you already made a deal and you already provided an utility to your token. And this partnership that you have with the auto parks, auto salesman, as well as the wine salesman from Italy, right? So this is amazing. This can be a good projection, and hopefully we can buy some Italian wine with your tokens. I'm gonna tell you that for sure. Now, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. What about future partnerships? Do you think you'll be ready to? Because I know for a fact, but I know you guys are not allowed to do the NDA. I know for a fact you're discussing with several companies, big companies, also from Romania, from Hungary, Italy, Switzerland, and some of them are pretty good, but one is, let's say, a top company. When do you think these partnerships will be, let's say, launched? Do you think they will be at the end of Q3, Q4, or maybe next year? Because as far as I know, Little Birdie told me that you will try to implement some of the metaverse technology to be used in their companies, right?
Yes, that's right. The roadmap is packed with product releases, and as you have noticed, we are already implementing parts of our product, and as we go on, we will achieve a sort of a full metaverse that people will use. But the good thing is that even from the early stages, you will be able to use our technology.
That's great. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm looking forward to those partnerships. Now, the price, right? You guys made your private sale. Now you're doing the seed sale with us. They will be at the same price, right? No, let's say the same exact price, so people can get in and at the lowest price possible in the seed round. What about the other rounds? What about the prices from the pre-sale? I know for a fact that you guys will do your pre-sale. You already got an exchange partner, a listing partner, sorry. So can you please give us the prices for the seed, for the pre-sale and the listing, and tell us about the access, because everyone in the crypto loves the access. Let's hear about that.
Sure. We started out with the private sale, which had a price of $0.05 per token. That was supposed to be the end of the possibility of a private sale price, and we were ready to go into the pre-sale. So everyone will be able to acquire the QTH token under the same $0.045 per token as in the private sale. Then in the pre-sale, we will have a price of $0.095. That's $95 per token. So I think some of you will be glad about the gains that you will make during these programs that we have prior to listing. Speaking of listing, the token will have a price of $0.3. That's 30 cents per token when we will list it. So we will be glad to hear your feedback about this. But we think you will like it.
Yeah, basically the ones that will grab their tokens in the seed sale, they will do 6x by the time you guys will list. So congratulations. I think the community will be happy to hear that. And you have a stable project to provide, let's say, the moral liquidity for this price. That's good to hear. Now, do you have any anti-dump measures? Because everyone in the crypto world nowadays says, what about dumping? What are your anti-dump measures?
We have a few anti-dump measures employed. There is an anti-dump contract. For example, if you have a certain amount of tokens in your wallet, you can't sell all of them. You can only sell a portion. Then we will also we already have the stacking platform it's almost ready. It's going to be published on our website, and everyone will be able, people will be able to lock their tokens for a certain period of time for an attractive API, and this will also prevent market dumps.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's very good. Now, I know for a fact that locally you guys are the first metaverse project, and one of the few projects that have been listed on the Ethereum blockchain. But now let's try to get out of the local Italian and Romanian market. What about internationally? How do you differentiate your project, Metaquantum 0.3, in regards to other projects that are out there and also on the metaverse?
Well, the thing is that in the metaverse industry, it's difficult to scale because there are so many pain points. The first pain point is big data. You can't deploy big data with regular servers, regular technology, with centralized technology. You really need to employ multi-chain architecture in order to deploy big data and to also scan things and put them into the metaverse. That's the most amount of data that prevents scaling in this business. So in order to answer this question, I'm just going to say this: we will be able to implement multiple new technologies that will allow us to scale to unimaginable size.
Yeah, I think the twist that you guys are, this is my opinion, I think the twist that you guys bring in let's say the project is the fact that you can easily integrate your technology to be implemented into other companies. Due to the partnerships that you will have most probably in the near future, the partnerships that you have already, the utility not only for the Metaquantum token, but as well for your metaverse and your quantum land, right? So I think this integration with the real world, this is the future, ladies and gentlemen. This is why Facebook has created Meta, right? And I really hope that Metaquantum will get there at some point and will make those partnerships and will integrate their technology to be used in normal companies, in big companies. Now, let's move over to the next question, which is, what technical products have you made so far?
Well, the first technical product is the stacking platform, which will be released in a few days. And several other technical products are the marketplaces that we will use to raise and build the metaverse. We will have an NFT marketplace and also a real estate and merchandise marketplace.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So you guys have built your own staking platform on the Ethereum blockchain, right?
Yes.
That is cool. And last question, but not least, and I'll kindly ask the audience to put out there some of their questions, and maybe they can win 1,000 Herity tokens. Top 3 will be selected. How will Metaquantum react to the current market conditions? What can they do to, let's say, not to be influenced by the current market conditions?
The current market conditions are historically the best times to build. It's practically a really good time to build communities and also to build products. Furthermore, we're looking at market cycles that will benefit the community. But even if there's a severe bear market, we have stacking programs that will allow users to really be profitable with the platform.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so for those of you who have any questions, please write that down on the, let's say, the English channel. If there is anyone from Romania that doesn't know English that good, make sure to ask the question on the Romanian channel, and we will try to translate it for you. I have removed all of the, let's say, microphone blockage, so you can go ahead and ask your question live right now with us this evening. If not, please write it in text in the English channel. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, already 3 questions. Do you have a contract audit done? I know that Herity Network is very attentive to these aspects related to verification legislation. Yeah, by the way, we made a legal contract with Metaquantum. It costs an arm and a leg just to get them here, because they're, you know, we can taste their success and they will be successful. We've checked everything related to the technology. We checked their documents. We doxed them as well. They provided their documents, their proof of addresses, everything legally. It has been completed. Regarding the, I think, the blockchain contract, maybe you guys can answer that question.
First of all, if we mean a regular contract or legal matters, we have a legal team and also an audit team which covers all maybe legal aspects, if we can call them like that. I'm actually going to have to ask for Alex's input here, because
I think the question here is about the contract audit, meaning the token audit.
Yes.
Do you have some information, Alex, for me here?
Yes.
I think you guys have the audit for your token, right?
Yes.
You have it. Yes, so Matthias, so please go on their website, make sure to join their Telegram channel, ask this question there. I think they have it. It's posted on their website. Make sure to check that out. And of course, read it, right?
Yes.
Let me see what else we have. Pandele. Okay, so there is a audit for that smart contract. That's great. Pandele, the metaverse is not just about visual and audio experience. It has to include haptic and olfactory technology in order to be complete. Taking into account these requirements, how do you intend to integrate them into the construction of your metaverse? Considering the fact that these technologies are still at the testing stage, a kind of alpha version. I'm asking this because if you want to be the best, you have to be ahead of all of the others. This is an interesting question.
Okay. If you know the Kardashev scale, then you know what true metaverse really means. The evolution of man will eventually lead to that. But I think if we develop enough products that people want to use, at a certain point, this technology will become so pervasive that people won't tell if it's reality or not, simply because hardware will become the demand for this hardware will become so high that price will drop. The hardware iterations that will be developed in, I don't know, 10, 20, or 30 years from now will probably be of quality that we don't even dream of. So we can only speculate how long it will take to get there, but we know we will get there in due time.
That's a good answer. Now let's move along to the next question from, again, Matthias. Are you influenced by the price of Ethereum? Is it partially? Sorry, but I don't understand this part of the document myself. So as far as I remember, you guys, you're gonna list with a stable coin, not to be influenced by any fluctuation in the Ethereum price. But will your token be influenced by Ethereum, or it will be partially influenced by any means?
Using the Ethereum platform has numerous technological advantages. Of course, there is amount of coupling, of price coupling when we deal with tokenomics and things like this. But in the end, in the medium and long term, and even in the relatively near future, the metaverse sector will actually decouple from crypto. It will have its own path. So we think that the growth of the metaverse sector in the following years will be so high that the price of Ethereum won't matter, or it will matter less and less.
That's true. I agree with that. Yeah, true. Let's move over to next question from H. Bogdan. At the Herity sale, how much will the soft cap and the hard cap be? Will you do these? What will you do with these money? In what you will invest? For the last part of the question, until the team will let us know the soft and the hard cap, H. Bogdan, they will invest this extra money in developing and getting a more aggressive approach towards the Italian market, which Alex will personally get involved in. Basically, they're trying to attack two countries at the same time, and of course, move and spread the marketing throughout Europe, right? Regarding the first question for the soft cap and the hard cap, I think the Metaquantum team has the numbers. I also have the number, but let me go ahead and check it out. I will get back to you on that question, Bogdan, with the soft cap and hard cap, maybe a little bit at the end. Let's move along to the next question. Oh, here we go, Gabriel. Yes, our smart contract is audited by TechRate. TechRate is top 10 smart contract auditing companies in the world. So that's a good thing to have on a project, right? Niku, what are the most important lessons from the project idea to the present? I think the advancing in the project, there will also be obstacles that that pushed you to overcome them. This is an interesting thingy.
Can you say again?
What are the important lessons that you guys have learned while you have developed this project? Like obstacles that you pushed aside in order to achieve and to reach your target. This is as far as I understand.
Well, some of the first obstacles involve funding. There are very few projects that are built with their own funding, at least at the seed stage. Furthermore, we will use a lot of the funds to aggressively promote Metaquantum and market it properly.
That's great. That's great. Okay, let's move along to the next question. Let's see what else we have got over here. Don't forget outside. Okay, read the white paper. Yes, read the white paper every time. I have a question from Harry. Will it be possible to import NFTs from Ethereum marketplace in your metaverse? Well,
we already have.
You already? Okay.
We already have NFTs on OpenSea, so basically that's a given.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
also multi-chain NFTs, but that's another thing from our roadmap. You will be happy with the NFT platform that we will deploy.
That's gonna be awesome because I've seen some of your, let's say, sneak and peek designs. It's gonna be awesome. So from Patran Yagula, hello. Among the technology required for a metaverse to run efficiently, you have to add something fundamental for it: artificial intelligence. This may become the only thing that will make a big difference between the project. How do you will integrate, or how will you integrate the AI, and more importantly, how will you intend to teach it or to set it up? I think this is the question. I mean, he's saying over here, or she, the learning of the AI. So how will you set up the AI in order to let's say to have the best let's say outcome? I think.
Without going too much into the NDAs that we have, there are three main emergent technologies that we will employ in order to build our metaverse. There's a VR, virtual reality technology that will allow us to scan and virtualize stuff. And then there's the blockchain that will allow us to have an economy and deploy the data and so on and so forth. And then there's of course artificial intelligence. That's the secret potion that makes everything pop. Let's say. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in order for the product to have a high degree of usability in order for you to enjoy it. But those are things that we will release once we deploy the parts of our product.
Mm-hmm.
More information will be attached to those announcements, of course.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I have found the document, the onboarding, and of course the legal contract for H. Bogdan. I think H. Bogdan asked us a question about the soft cap, hard cap that will be on the Herity Seed platform. The soft cap, Bogdan, will be 11,250, and the hard cap will be 22,500. Basically, this particular soft cap, I think it will be sold out very quickly, as well as the hard cap. Because I tell you, it cost us an arm and a leg to get Metaquantum here with us, because they were already, launching their second stage, meaning the pre-sale. So we are very happy to bring this opportunity to the Herity community, and hopefully you guys will take advantage of that. Another question from Harry. Actually, the question was if it's possible to use the NFT from OpenSea in your metaverse. And the second question is, after pre-sale, the token will be listed on exchange, centralized exchange?
Well, regarding the NFTs, there's going to be multi-chain integration for NFTs. So integrating NFTs from OpenSea is not going to be a problem. Furthermore, what was the second question again, please?
The second question is, so I'm going to run the question one more time. Actually, the question was if it's possible to use the NFT from OpenSea in your metaverse. And the second question is, if after pre-sale, the token will be released on exchange. I think we already discussed that. It will be.
Uniswap and exchange, the Aeronbit.
Aeronbit. So it's going to be listed on a decentralized exchange, Aeronbit. And I think you guys have one more, but you're not allowed to say that as far as I remember. So I don't want to make a legal mistake here. Okay, so what else? Anyone wants to ask a question live? Come on, guys, don't be shy. Go ahead, press the button, and ask your question live, or if not, in text, because we will close this AMA very quickly. We just had a very long AMA on the Romanian channel, and yeah. Let's give it one more minute to see if anyone else wants to ask. By the way, you can win 1,000 Herity tokens if you have a good, interesting question, right? Metaquantum, one of the few projects that will be on the Ethereum blockchains on our platform. Metaverse in the, let's say, Metaverse project that has a lot of utilities. They already have partners. They will have more interesting partners They have developed their staking platform, and they will have more products to show us in the very close future. Okay, I think some of the community members are typing right now. Let's see what else. What into questions. If you have any question, go ask for the. Okay, from Mary Jane. What else can we use for use the metaverse for except the marketplace? Well, I think they have provided some of the utilities. Guys, what else can we use your metaverse for except the marketplace?
You will be able to use the metaverse to do anything you do in real life. You can go to concerts, visit museums, travel to places, do activities, group activities, clubs, or anything that you like.
Okay, I lost you a little bit there. I think my internet went down for just a bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And one more question. I believe I heard before that you guys are building a game. So are you guys building a game as well? Mm-hmm.
We also have a gamification layer. I don't know if Alex can fill the details about the gamification layer, and I will translate, of course.
Or you can ask the question on their Telegram channel. But yes, I think. But the question is yes, right? You guys are trying to integrate a gaming level, and as far as I know, you are in discussions with some people. But yeah, Mary Jane, this is a long talk. Maybe you can go ahead and check their Telegram channel.
You'll be able to play golf if you want to.
Mm-hmm. It's up to you.
It's both an activity and a game in the metaverse.
That's great. Okay, let's go ahead to the next question. How do you intend to build your metaverse in order to go ahead of time when the Web 4 and Web 5 will become active? They already are announced the big changes and may require the rewriting of present metaverses. I don't know about that, to be honest with you. You know, we are seeing Web 3 at the moment, and we're not done yet. Web 4, Web 5, I don't know. We're just talking right now. This technology will be ready in 20, 30 years, but not today, not tomorrow. A long time ago, when all of us will be old. Guys, if you want to take over the question, sorry, I just gave my personal thoughts.
Of course. Well, let me see again.
So how do you intend to build your metaverse in order to go ahead of time when the Web 4 and Web 5 will become active? They already announced big changes that will require the rewriting of present metaverses.
Okay, yeah. There's a lot going on with blockchains that are L1 and L2s at the moment. L3 is the next layer, which is a liquidity layer. Then L4 and L5 are, I think, the virtual reality layers and also the artificial intelligence layers. There's a tremendous amount of development to be done in order to achieve interoperability between metaverses and blockchains alike. And I think we will see a gradual development in the next 10, 15 to 20 years. And I also think that a lot of this technology will be available, completely available after we're gone. We will not live to see a lot of the things that the future generations will do with what we will create right now. We don't even know what they will do with it. Mm-hmm. That's the beauty of it.
Let's go ahead to the last question from H. Bogdan. Why is so much difference between the private sale price and the listing price? At majority of the projects, the listing price is almost double comparative with the seed private sale. Here is a difference of 6-7 x's. Let's see, the increased price increasing. Why have you guys made this decision to give a little bit more and to maximize your pricing and listing at a higher price?
Well, first of all, people who acquire tokens in the seed phase and the private sales will have really attractive APYs for stacking, and furthermore, they will also have reasons to use the tokens within the metaverse. It's going to be a utility token with the metaverse features built around it. So we think that the listing price will be the fair market price for the value and the utility that the token will bring.
Okay. Personally, to be honest with you, some people will be happy for these 6 times, 7 times more than the private sale. Some people will not like it. I know the feeling, however. For those of you who will, let's say, get at the private sale, you have the opportunity to get this amazing reward. So hopefully you will get more money. It's good for your investment, right? If you purchase 6 times more.
In order to provide complete transparency for this, why we think the token will have value is because we wanted to have two rounds of pre-sales, but we've combined the two, and we've allowed the community to acquire the token at a fair price.
True. And I think people need to understand that the team is not that greedy, and they want to, let's say, gather more people, gain confidence, and give the chance to make a profit at the end of the day. Because let's face it, we need to make profit from crypto as well, besides the technology. Let's move to the last question. That's it. I have a question. What graphics engine will you use to build your metaverse? Blender, Unreal Engine 5? Will you collaborate with big tech companies in developing this metaverse? I think Harry wants to win the contest, don't you, Harry, right? And I think you're one of your team members, Gabriel, one of the co-founders actually. A demo will be available soon. We're going to use Unreal Engine 5, so that's very good. That's going to be very interesting to see. That's amazing. Okay, good, guys. I think that's it. We have nailed this AMA as well. Everything was recorded. One last time, tomorrow we will open a new pool for the Metaquantum project, a new seed. It costs us an arm and a leg, but we finally brought them here. They were about to open their pre-sale, but we let's say we brought them on our seed sale. That's amazing. Basically, you need Herity token to invest in their project. The ratio is 10 Herity tokens, and you can invest 1 BUSD. If you have, let's say, 10,000 Herity tokens, that is worth around $160. You can invest $1,600 in Metaquantum, right? 10 Her means 1 BUSD. Metaquantum is an Ethereum blockchain project, a metaverse. They already got crazy partnerships. They have a listing partner. They have a pre-sale. They have, let's say, token utility partners, and they will have more interesting stuff for us to see. They have used their own funds to develop this project, and now they're ready to brag and show the world what they have. I think they have started a new era in crypto, an era where you cannot raise any money with just a random website. You have to bring your own funds, invest it in a product, then show the world what you got, and then raise the money for the marketing and the exposure. And I think these guys have nailed it, and they have found the perfect formula. We will soon find out. Herity Network gives full confidence into this project, and let's see what we can do tomorrow. We will have another AMA hopefully next week with some updates, and that's it. Thank you all for tuning in, and of course tomorrow we will open the seed round. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.